ladies and gentlemen, the Buffalo Bills lost to a team that attempted 3 passing plays all night. 3. The Bills just shot themselves in the foot. Yeah. That's the story of it. That's what separates the Patriots from the Bills. The Bills shoot themselves in the foot. Patriots don't. Bill Belichick is the master. GOAT of... He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Conservative play calling for 3 quarters. Josh Allen now throwing the ball away. When will it end? Inconsistent play. This team is a very weak playoff team at best. Very weak. There's no chance they're coming back in the division now. I predicted before the season that they would lose in Foxborough. I hold that position to this point, and I also believe that they could potentially lose this Sunday against Tom Brady and the Bucs. It's very likely. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. This team looks great at some points, bad at others. So, it's really frustrating as a fan. I cannot imagine what it's like in that locker room. Because they know they have the talent. On paper, this team easily AFC title contenders. In play, I don't know what's the problem. What's the problem? I mean, that's for further game review, but what happened? This game is basically the Super Bowl, and it seems like, my hypothesis, before the season, the Bills circled that Week 5 game against the Chiefs. That was their Super Bowl, and boy did they put on a show that night. But ever since that game, where have they been? Where have they been? Nowhere. You cannot find this team anywhere. Nowhere to be found. And now the New England Patriots head into their bye with a 1.5 game advantage over the Bills for the division. Of course, by a miracle, Patriots lose against the Colts. Bills beat the Bucs. Bills also then beat the Carolina Panthers. Patriots lose another one. And then you have another showdown Week 16 in Foxborough. But I just said it already. I think the Bills are going to lose that game too. But no, you can blame the weather. But we drafted Josh Allen because he was supposedly used to the weather. You can't blame the wind. If you're going to blame the wind, and you're not going to blame the passing attack for being anemic, then why don't we blame more, put more responsibility on the running backs? This entire season, absolute failure. Now, I didn't want to say anything before the year, and I may be a hypocrite saying this. I may seem like I'm faking this on. I don't really know what I was thinking back then, but I was very uneasy about this running back group. Singletary regressed in year 2. Zach Moss never looked convincing. Matt Breida being the only addition to this running back group. The defensive line had to be fixed. I get that. But Brandon Beane totally didn't address this. And in games like this, you need a running attack. The Patriots had one. They were able to grind out basically the entire third quarter. Good teams find a way to win. Bad teams with a lot of talent find a way to lose. And the Bills have found a way to lose in the Jacksonville game. They found a way to lose in the Colts game. And they found another heart-wrenching way to lose this game. I don't know where this team goes from here. We all thought that after that heartbreaking Titans loss that this team would finally wake up. And then we said that same thing after the Jacksonville loss. And then we said the same thing after the Colts loss. What now? You can't say the same thing after a fourth bad loss of this season. You can't. You can't. There are no excuses for a team this talented that is basically the same as last year's 13-3 team. And there is a real possibility that the Bills, by after next week's game that they are outside looking in the playoff picture. Real big chance because the Colts are playing excellent. And the Colts already have the tiebreaker over the Bills. Chargers and Bengals are also churning along. You also got the Steelers, who's being carried by TJ Watt right now. Really, that's it. They don't have an offense, but that defense can take them some places. And I really don't know anymore. I got no answers. Got no answers. So this team is one of the most inconsistent teams, most disappointing. Now, I thought the 2016 Bills were really disappointing. No, this team is more disappointing. When you come out 13-3, and then the next season it starts 7-5 with pretty much the same roster, that's nothing short of a disappointment. Nothing short of one. Bucks, get ready for a dub. You're about to get another easy one. And I get the Patriots are a good team. And don't get me wrong, the Patriots did not play good tonight. They did not play good. But they did just enough. And the Bills, with some stupid penalties and a missed field goal, they could have made a 16-14 game easy. Just absolutely asinine. Asinine. I have no more words. This is the video. Let's get to 800 subscribers, will ya? Thanks.